All right, if everyone can take a look at the briefing here. It's the same briefing that you guys have had for the last week or so. Couple of little changes, but nothing major. Your plans are still all the same. So the situation, the Republic of Redland has launched a combined arms attack to seize territory, and they are pushing all over the place, and we have to go stop them. They're taking control of Tonopah test range, and that's where all of the red air assets are going to be coming from. Our intent is to destroy the Redland C2 and comms assets. It's going to start at 8 in the morning. Winds are generally from the east. Briefing is right now. Mission's going to unpause at 9:30. This briefing is going to last for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to let everyone break off into their own roles, and you guys can discuss further from there. The tasking for us is to destroy those 3 FOBs with the C2 and comm assets and neutralize Redland air defenses. Nobody fly into the container zone. That's the square box around Groom Lake. If you do, you will get penalized for it. Nothing's going to happen, but you'll get failures on your report card. And you're cleared to engage any military targets within the Redland border that doesn't have any friendly codes. Don't shoot down friendlies. Here's the general area of operations map. We've got the container zone that you don't fly into. All jets are going to have waypoints 8 and 9 marking the top northern boundary of the container. Those 2 waypoints aren't waypoints that you should fly to. They're waypoints that you should fly north of. We've got 2 SA2s known and an SA6 that we know where it is. And then we've got 3 FOBs here in the red triangles. The Redland order of battle, they've got Su-27s and MiG-21s in the air and at Tonopah test range. You can also expect to see SA-2s, 6s, 15s, 8s, some flak and shulkas. We also have a IAD script running right now. Cream, do you want to say just a little bit about that?
Yeah, so this is a script that sort of makes the SAM operators behave a little more realistically. They don't have a death wish like they do in default DCS. So they're not going to be emitting unless they have a target. At least when they're operating in tactical mode, they're not going to emit unless the IAD's search radars, EWR radars, tell them to and say like, hey, you have a target to kill. But don't expect to just launch a harm and it'll home right in and kill them because they're not going to be illuminating. The other thing that they do that's different is they will respond to anti-radiation shots. So they'll respond to harms. In this case, no other types of radiation missiles, but they will see the missile. The IADs will inform them the missile's coming at them. They will shut down for a period of time, and that allows you to suppress them in the classical sense of the word. It does make them harder to kill, and they will come back online at some point, and at which time you can suppress them again. So we talked about pet shots and things like that. But keep this in mind that just because you launched a harm at something in its general vicinity doesn't mean it's a low probability of kill for harms by themselves tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And they'll be turned off for on the scale of a couple of minutes or so while they wait for that harm to get out of their way. Comms plan, we've got 2 frequencies here. These are both in the knee boards below. We've got an ops frequency. You can check your SRS on there just on your button 1. All of these buttons are also programmed into every UHF radio on your jets or your primary radio for the F-18s. We've got Nellis ground, Nellis tower, and Nellis departure and arrival. All of those will be manned by actual ATC guys that we have here tonight. They'll be talking you through everything. Just check in on ground, and you'll kind of step you through each one as you go along. We'll be flying a departure plan. I'll talk about that later. But before we hit the Dream waypoint, Nellis departure is going to push you over towards Blackjack, which is the range control. At which point you're going to check in with Blackjack, let him know where you are, what you're doing. You can see over here on the left middle, we've got Blackjack check-in. When they push you over, you're going to check in with your position, altitude, and you can say as fragged if you're doing the same, coming out with the same loadout and expectations that were in the sign-up sheet. If in the sign-up sheet you're something different, like you lost a guy due to desync or something, or all of a sudden some of your like bombs or stuff don't work, you can check in with the number and type of aircraft, position, altitude, weapons, and capabilities. So just the full thing, or you just say where you're at and as fragged. Um, Afterwards, right before we push into the area or the OCA pushes, the vol time starts, Blackjack is going to prompt a roll call. I want everyone, all the flight leads are going to check in, kind of like Star Wars, like red leader 1, 2, 3, 4. But just the flight leads are going to check in, let them know that everyone's ready to go. If you're not ready to go or you have something that changed, you're going to say Shiner with remarks or Bud flight with remarks. And then after the roll call, the Blackjack will check in with you and see what's going on. At vol time, everyone's gonna push over to Dark Star frequency, which is the gonna be our fight frequency. That's where Dark Star, the AWACS, is gonna be on. He's gonna be providing all of the information to the OCA and Cap guys. Let them know that there's bad guys coming and to go kill them. It's also gonna be all the strike guys are gonna monitor that and keep an eye on what's going on in the battlefield. Expect the seed guys to call out a couple of pet shots on that frequency, and it's going to be a little bit busy, so try to keep everything brief and with some good brevity. We have a strike common frequency. We don't expect to be using that tonight. However, if you find that you need to talk with another strike group for any reason, you can say go button 9 and you guys can talk over there. But generally, keep everything on button 8 and you'll be able to listen to what's going on and you won't have to worry. We also are going to be using transponders for this mission. If you don't know how to use transponders, you can talk with some of your guys here in the 10 minutes before the mission starts. The way that we're going to do it is for a mode 3 code ABCD, the first digit A is going to be 1 if you're sweep, so that's the everyone except strike. 2 if you're strike. The second digit of your mode 3 code is OCA seed deed BAI 1234 like that. And the last 2 digits are going to be your flight number. So if you're Bud 13, your last 2 digits are going to be 13. That way, all of the ATC guys can get a little extra information from you guys and know what's going on. That whole notes page will be kneeboard in the mission as well. Support assets, we're not going to do any pre-vol tanking. If you guys have to tank, you can do it after we get started and then come back out. People shouldn't be out of gas by the time we get started. You should be able to do this whole thing without tanking. But if you do have an emergency, the tankers are listed here. And if you ever feel the need that you need to listen to AI AWACS, even though we've got a dude who's putting in a lot of work, you can listen to the AI AWACS on a 251. Go ahead and take a chance to write those frequencies down right now. I don't think I put them in an e-board. I apologize. All right, taxi flow. We're all going to taxi. We're on the west side of Nellis. We're going to taxi, and all of the takeoffs are going to take off from runway 03 left, maybe runway 03 right if we got a whole lot of people. And all the arrivals are going to come in 21 left. Expect to stack up at the end of the runway with your flight to do your final checks before you take off on runway 3. Local area admin, we're going to depart via the Dream 6 departure, which is all the kneeboard is loaded into your jets. If you don't exactly know how to do that, you can generally follow the waypoints and they'll put you generally in the right area. We're going to recover via the Arco recovery, which is also in your kneeboards. And you can also follow your waypoints in to do that. ATC guys will kind of guide you in on those on your way in and out. The time game plan, this is the rough, raw information here. You guys can take a look at this separately if you need to, but we've got a neat looking graphic right here. This shows who's going to be over the red land country at what times. OCA, you guys are going to be there first in, last out. Deed's going to be second in, second to last out. Deed's covering the strikers who are in there the shortest amount of time. They don't need to be diddly-daddling all over the strike area while everyone else is dying trying to get them to drop their bombs. So you can take a look at these information. The push times are going to be given in knee boards as well, along with the relevant time on target information that you need for pet shots and strike. One important thing here to note is that the pet shots are covering the strike's inbound leg into the target area. So those pet shots are planning to shut down all of the main known SAM batteries, and that'll let the strikers get in while those guys have turned themselves off. So it's really important that you get those harms off on your pet shots at the right times. The basic
Real
organization.
quick, real
Yeah,
quick.
go
Does
ahead.
anyone not know what a pet shot is?
It's a preemptive shot. So you need to get your like a pre-briefed shot with your harm, and you'll have a waypoint that's your known SAM site. So you shoot it at that waypoint.
I think somebody else had a
Question.
question too. Yep.
Go ahead.
Do we have like a ground speed that we want to fly for this push?
You generally want to be going at least about 0.8 Mach or so.
Copy.
It's not too required, but that'll get you close. Basic organization. This is a copy of the knee board over here. It's got your push times on it and your block altitudes on it. This whole sheet here is in the knee boards as well. It also has your aux radio frequency in there. So Bud 1 is on 111, Bud Guinness 2 is on 112. That way you can catch up and find whoever you need at any given time. The air-to-air TACANs are recommendations if you need to use an air-to-air TACAN. You don't have to. The inter-flight radio should be used. Push waypoints are referred to the Marshall waypoint. So hit that Marshall waypoint heading into Redland at that given time. The altitude blocks are soft. If you have to get out of them, you can. They're not super hard deck. Generally, we're using big sky theory to keep people from running into each other. All right, OCA sweep. You guys are first in, last out. Your goal is to destroy the leading edge of hostile groups, then cap the enemies out of Tonopah. The shot dock, I want you guys to shoot 2 missiles per contact initially. And then the standard sort is side to side, or 1 takes the trailer and 2 takes the leader. Your playbook is going to be in the knee boards. You'll have an initial sweep at 1650, which is your push time. We have a built-in grind set for you guys with the OCA seed guys coming in behind you. So take your shots. As soon as they go active, get yourself out of the area. Let the seed guys go in and then hit them again. After those initial guys have been taken down and the SAM sites are seeded, you've got a couple of waypoints that put you in a cap with an axis facing towards Tonopah Airfield, and you'll just shoot whoever comes out of there. At 1720 Miller time, get yourself heading out of Dodge. The OCA seed guys, you guys are going to be coming in on a built-in grind behind the OCA sweep guys. You're going to kill the remaining red air, and then initially just go in, start killing people, and then afterwards you're going to set up to get your seed on those known harm sites or known SAM sites. So you're going to push at 1653 Zulu, and then your seed is going to happen at 1701 when you want to shoot those and have it time out at 1713. The goal is to destroy that
1703.
remaining. Sorry?
1703 timeout.
1703. You're right. I'm sorry.
I was about to
Plus
say, that's a
13
long
volt.
time.
Yeah, plus 13 volt. So destroy the remaining red leading edge, kill any pop-up SA6s, and then seed the known SAMs. So if you see a pop-up SA6 and it's spiking you, go ahead and shoot us a harm at it. Yeah, the goal is to clear the way for the strikers who are coming in later. Harm shot dock, you want to shoot 25% of your flight harms to those preemptive shots. So if you've got a 4-ship, shoot 2 harms in the pet shot. If you've only got 2 guys, shoot 1 harm in the pet shot. Don't just run out of the way after that happens. Make sure you're still in the area to clean up stuff afterwards. The deed, you guys are going in for any unknown SAM sites. That's your goal. So you're going to push after the seed guys have kind of taken care of those known SAMs. And you're going to go rummaging around trying to find those tactical SAMs that are running around. If you see it, try to seed it, and then you've got GBU 38s to knock it out for good. And then if you still have bombs after the strike guys have come in and out, you're welcome to go in and attack any Pry 2 targets that the strikers were unable to destroy. Your timings and information are given in the knee boards as well. And then lastly, the strikers, the area interdiction. You want to try to strike in one pass, two passes max. Hit your expected TOT at 1706 and make sure you stay out of the container. It's going to be pretty close for some of you flights. You've got a strict push time and a strike time. And you've got a little bit of a strike window that gives you about 10 minutes after your expected time on target. If you're not heading out by Miller time, get your ass out of Dodge. Here's what the target fob looks like. All three fobs look generally the exact same. You're going to have a priority 1 comms tower, a bunker, and a barracks. Try to hit all 3 of those. Well, I'll give you some time here in a moment to sort those out yourselves. And then the Pry 2, if you still have bombs left, go ahead and destroy the ammo storage and equipment. This is in the knee boards as well. And then here's a top-down overview of those targets. Be aware, in green, we've got Panda 2. You guys' default waypoints clip the container, so make sure you're a little bit north of that as you come around. The wind conditions, this is the rubric on which we're going to grade everybody, is that all 100% of priority 1 targets have killed. You have less than 50% blue attrition in your flight, and you've got a 100% adherence to your time on target. So plus or minus 30 seconds to those push times and pet shots and strike shots. We're not going to do a debrief tonight because it's going to get pretty late for most of the East Coast guys. But over the next few days, we'll release some briefing information and let you guys know how you did, give you a score and all that. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them now. I'm going to give one moment for where is he? Spook, if you have anything else you need to add.
I'll put out some information specifically to the OCA cap. Anybody that's doing OCA, just a quick overview on expectations for GCI tonight. I'll hit them up after this when they break.
All right, cool. If you don't have any questions, you can down at the bottom of this Discord, we have the OCA radio, Seed radio, Deed radio, and Strike radio. You guys can go ahead and hop down there and talk amongst yourselves, get a little bit of a game plan, answer any questions you might have. If you have any total questions mission-wise, I'll be up here for about another 5 minutes or so.
Quick look on the departures and all that. Taxi, are we calling for clearance to taxi and sequencing all that stuff, or are we just kind of, on departure after we start up and all that?
ATC guy?
Who's running ATC?
I was going to say Argon. Argon, are you available to field that one?
I don't have RTC working because I don't have a license.
Okay. So we're calling a quick audible here. Expect a request. Contact ground. Let them know you're ready to taxi. You'll be giving a taxi clearance. We'll expect you to go ahead and hole up in the
EOR. Yeah.
in the overflows at the EOR, and then you guys can go ahead and take care of your alibis and then contact us once ready for departure. And then ground will direct you to tower at that point in time.
Perfect.
For the departure.
Cool. Just want to be clear.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete. up.
Corona 2-2, Corona 2-1. Go. Honest, our rate, our aux ready doesn't go down to 117, so let's say use 118.5 as our flight. Copy.
Nails Front, Guinness 2-1, mic check.
Guinness 2-1, Nose ground. I hear you loud clear.
Nellis ground, Tiger, ready to taxi.
Tiger 1, stand by.
Bud 1-3 is Bud 1-1. One 3 push 39.1 on com 2.
One 3 checking in.
Yeah, that freak wasn't gonna work, so we had to call quick audible.
Got.
1 and 2 are good jet.
Copy. Give me a minute and a half for alignment, and I'll be good.
Just to confirm, because I'm a noob with the IFF, if I've got the 4-digit put down on the panel on the left, that's good, right? Even if the DED's not showing.
Believe so.
Okay, we'll see what happens. My DED is still showing 1337 for mode 3.
That's mode 4.
Never mind. Last call for nose ground.
Three's good job.
Alright, going in. Nose ground, Bud 1.
Go ahead, Bud 1, nose ground.
Bud 1, request taxi.
Bud 1, you're clear to taxi via Foxtrot to...
Say again on the runway.
Bud 1, nose ground, taxi Foxtrot to 03 left for departure.
Bud 1, taxi 03 left. What's the line? 2.
Nose ground, corner 2-1. Nose ground, corner 2-1. Corner 2-1, nose ground, go ahead. Nose ground, corner 2-1 and light green jet, request taxi. Corner 2, nose ground, taxi Foxtrot to the water, stack up. I'll let you, I'll pass you guys off the tower when we're ready to launch. Taxi 5, Foxtrot, thank you.
Nose ground, Panda 2 flight.
Panda 2, go ahead.
Nose ground, Panda 2, request taxi to runway 03 left EOR.
Panda 2, same directions I gave Corona, taxi Foxtrot.
Panda 2 copies. Taxi via Foxtrot 03 left. Nellis ground, Coors 1, ready to taxi.
Coors 1, Nellis ground, clear to taxi to the EOR, stack up via Foxtrot.
Where exactly is the EOR?
18, so you just want to let him taxi back.
So we just passed it.
Go to the hold
The
for
stack
the
up
18s,
there.
please.
We go to the stack down.
Okay,
so
Raj. Nellis ground, Tiger ready for
Hold short. Tiger 1, Nellis ground, you're going to be behind Coors, taxi via Foxtrot to the EOR.
Good copy. Nellis ground, Bud 1, holding short, runway 03 left.
Bud 1, Nellis ground, switch tower freak, 327.1.
Bud 1. Push button 3. Nellis tower, Bud 1, holding short, runway 03 left, request takeoff.
Bud 1, Nellis tower, you're clear for takeoff, 03 left, winds are calm, altimeter 2998.
Do a formation takeoff here. 2. 1 set. 2 set. 2, why don't you get on my right wing, please? 2. 3, we'll go for about 15-second spacing, try to avoid wake turbulence.
3.
Set. Alright, I'm gonna run it up to about 85%. I'm gonna call brakes, 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 release. I'm gonna go to middle. Once the altimeter's alive, I'm going to burner. I'll stay out of full burner so you can keep up. 2. 1 is brakes on, run them up. Brakes, 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 release. Yep. Altimeter's alive, going burner. Nose Tower, Panda 2 flight. Panda 2, Nose Tower, go ahead. Back to Nose Tower, Panda 2 is pushing out at EOR low, ready for departure 03 left. Panda 2, Nose Tower, line up and wait 03. Get you guys to roll out here shortly. Last guys rolling. As soon as you guys are ready, yeah, you're clear for departure. 03 left, what's your call? We go nice and slow for 3. And Panda 2 is clear for takeoff. 03 left. Your reason up showing 380 in the box. Nose Tower, 2-1. 3, you with us? Tower 2-1, Nose Tower, go ahead. Tower Corner 2-1, request there, takeoff. Alright, we'll stay in Nose Tower, you'll be in number 2 right here, on right. Left, line up behind the F-16s on the runway. Corner 2-1. Departure, Bud 1 checking in. Bud 1, Nellis departure. I have radar contact to show you 15 miles north of Nellis at this time. Bud 1-1, I show sour squawk at this time. Please check your mode 3. Sam. Mode 3 set to 1211.
Who's that 1113?
Right, 1 sec. 2112. Bud 1's squawking 1111.
1-1, nose departure, negative parent. Continues fragged. Attacked Blackjack prior to hitting Dream.
Bud 1. Pick up the speed a little bit. 2. Push tier 3, or just a preference, tier 3. Let's go button 7 on com 1. Nose departure, Panda 2 ship is with you at 9. Blackjack, Bud 1 checking in, flight at 3 Vipers, loaded for OCA.
Bud 1, Blackjack, Roger, LTIP, radar contact, I need you to fly in between flight level 380 and head to Marshall Point.
Bud 1, 380. Say again, altitude.
Bud 1, altitude is 38,000.
Copy, 38,000. It's high. Yeah, it's way high.
I'll follow this guy.
Bud 1 requests altitude change to around 32,000.
I can give you 36, that's as low as I can give you. I've got, Dennis 2 is going to be from 36 to 32.
Bud 1, I'll take it.
Alright, Bud 1, Blackjack, set in between, block 36,000.
Bud 1.
Bobcats with the bigger wingspan and lower altitude. Makes sense.
Yeah, they need to bump them up. We're gonna hold about 32 and pretend we have comms issues. Nice. Nails 29 times 2, 10 o'clock. Tiger checking in 20 miles north of Nellis, Angels 15 as fragged.
Contrails. Tiger 1, Blackjack, go ahead with your transmission. Blackjack, Corona 2-1, and flight checking in as fragged. Corona 2, Blackjack, proceed as fragged to Marshall Point. I'll give you your hold altitude. Control copies. Blackjack, Panda 2. Blackjack, Panda 2 flight. Last station. Blackjack, this is Panda 2. Here and get some speed, and then we'll climb up a little bit more. 2. Panda 2, is that correct? Paper, this is Panda 2 for Blackjack. We are showing 3 miles from 3 on station 210, and we are 2 shift instead of 4. Roger that, Panda 2. Climb maintain block, climb maintain 21,000, block 20. And Panda 1 established in block 2021. Blackjack, number 1 flight checking in. 3 Hornets fragged deep. Passing through at Aegis 16. Number 1, Blackjack, proceed as fragged. Miller 1. Blackjack, Bug 1. Go for Blackjack. Blackjack, Bug 1 is highest we can get is about 13,000 and still maintain formation. Is that alright with you? Yeah, go ahead and block at 32,000. I'll try to see if I can get us up higher, buddy. Copy. Get us to Blackjack. Alright, I'm setting autopilot here. Get us to Blackjack.
2. So maybe a right orbit is a little safer. Let's go echelon and left. 2.
Great.
Blackjack Bud 1 at Marshall, established 38,000.
Blackjack copies, Bud.
Right orbit. 2.
Blackjack, this is Reki, real quick.
Go ahead for Blackjack.
I missed in the briefing, make sure people are orbiting kind of east-west with their Marshall point being the furthest west point they Marshall at. Don't let players cross the Marshall limit line before roll time.
Speed check.
235 in the box, trying to not, trying to keep it off the stops for you guys, but it's such dog shit up here. 2. Once we come around, I'm going to extend north, get some speed back here. 2.
Blackjack, Corona 2-1. Blackjack, go ahead. Blackjack, Corona 2-1 reports nails 2 by 29 to the west. Roger that contact. Just go. I'm getting passed out from GCI or from Overlord. Skip it. Blackjack Corona 2-1, then plate established Angels 2.
Altitude check 30. Yeah, I'm trying and we'll extend north and climb back up. Level 1 north.
Course check. Flight check, course 1, flight of 2016, at Dream, 25,000, that's right.
Course 1, flight check, positive radar contact, proceed as flag.
Proceed as right, course.
Not easy keeping the speed up. Yeah, I know. Right turn back to Marshall. Coming right. 2.
Black Track Center 2, 6 miles from Marshall, 3 ship S-Frag.
Center 2, Black Jack, radar contact, need you to maintain 25,000 for your block, 25 to 27.
Center 2 at 25 to 27.
Proceed to Marshall Point, that's right.
Establish Marshall, 27,000.
Everest 1, radar contact, establish 27,000, hold Marshall.
Altitude.
Welcome.
Miller 1, establish Marshall, Eagles 26.
Miller 1, Blackjack, radar contact, 26.
Rolling out 175. 10 minutes till go time. Yep, looking for 50, right? Yep. Yeah, 2's 9.0 on the gas.
There's 9.2.
1's 9.3.
Blackjack, Guinness 2-1, approaching Marshall at 38,000.
Guinness 2, Blackjack, radar contact, hold 38,000, block 26. Correction, block 36,000.
Copy, Guinness 2, holding 36,000. Blackjack, Guinness 2-1, request altitude block change, block 40.
Asshole. Right.
Guinness, Blackjack, altitude change approved, 42,000, block 36,000. Does that work for you?
Guinness 2-1, affirm.
Alright, those are the guys conning off to the right. I got them on BDLT. Those are got this guy. Alright, right turn back north. Come on.
Blackjack, Cheetah 3 checking in, passing through Angels 18.
Blackjack, or Cheetah 3 Blackjack, radar contact, hold altitude, sorry, I got cut off there. Cheetah 3, climb maintain 19,000, block 18,000.
Cheetah 3 copy, 18 to 19,000 block.
I got my air-to-air tack in set to 74 X-ray. 3, do you want to go to 11 X-ray?
Set.
Okay, got it, 1.6. Rolling out north. 2. Okay, so when this kicks off, 3, you're going to be 10-mile trail. Backing up 2 and I to be the first shooters.
All flights, Blackjack, on my mark, the time will be 16:45, 45, and 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. At my mark, the time was 16:46:50.
16:45:50. Yep.
RedFlag Shiner 2, confirmed time is now 16:46, 11, 12, 13.
That's affirmative. All flights Blackjack, roll call.
Guinness. Bud 1. Coors 1. Shiner 2. Miller 1.
Coors 2.
Tiger 1. Ranch 2.
Sorry, I was a little slow there, my bad.
Do I have Corona 2 on free?
I'm gonna do right turn back south.
Paper Corona
Right.
93, Blackjack.
93-4 Blackjack.
Roger, check in, roll call complete. All flights accounted for.
2 minutes to push.
Recommend turn hot on Marshall. Time on target. Carrot's ticking up for speed.
Okay, come right to Marshall. 2. I'm in mill. 3, go trail, Vincent. Everybody, Vincent. 2.
3 and 8.7.
Bud 1, Blackjack, clear push, Dark Star, push button 8.
2, 8.6. Dark Star, Bud 1, checking in, SRAG. Stand by for picture.
Dark Star Guinness 2, checking in as fragged.
Dark Star, picture is multiple groups. First group, bullseye 320, 30, 25,000. Track north. Second group, bullseye 320 for 70, 25,000. Track west. First group, bullseye 320, 32, 25,000, 2-ship, trail, left-hand orbit.
We're too far out to make the push.
Second group, bullseye 320, 65, 25,000, westbound, right echelon.
Sorry, we're still just about even with the Tomcat. Who's high and above me?
That's me. Sorry, I wasn't watching your speed.
Dark Star Guinness 2, request time to vault.
3, go ahead and go 10-mile trail.
Vol plus 40.
We're at Vol, go ahead, Guinness. Dark Star, Guinness 2, committing second group.
Stand by, Guinness.
Hose pump north, low north. 2. Blood 2 pumping north. Blood 1.
Guinness, be advised. Guinness, be advised, I've lost radar contact.
Guinness 2, copy. Reference to 10 miles north of District 1, Marshall.
Guinness, you're cleared to proceed westbound. I'll catch you before you hit the Marshall Road past north.
Guinness 2. Flow back west. 2. Reference tier 5. 2.
Guinness 2 radar. Guinness radar contact.
Dark Star, Guinness 2 has group 270 for 72 miles, closing 25,000. Confirmed as group 2.
Guinness group 2, Bravo 265, 72, 25,000 knot, 2 ship trail.
Guinness 2, committing.
Guinness 2, recommend you come right 275 for intercept.
Guinness 2, right 275. Remaining altitude back up to 30. 2.
Guinness 2, second group, 270, 66 miles, 25,000 hot, hostile, right echelon.
Guinness 2, Judy. Dark Star, Shiner 2, picture.
Shiner 2 picture is 2 groups. First group, bullseye 300, 56, 25,000, track southwest, 2 ship, right echelon. Second group, bullseye 320, 46, 6,000, 2 ship, wall opening, currently targeted by Guinness 2.
Dark Star, Guinness, 2-3, Fox, 3 times 1, 40 miles.
Counter.
Male 29, radar contact on the nose. 2, same. 2, you got the guy on the right? Yep. It's jamming.
Pictures multiple groups. First group, bullseye 300, 50, 25,000, track northeast, opening, 2 ship.
Counter.
Second group, defensive opening that has been split.
2's got one locked down, alright. Alright, I got my guy, 27.
Right arm, bullseye, 34042, 29,000.
27 miles.
Turning southbound. Left arm, bullseye, 34250, 32,000. Turning northbound. Left turn.
Down 090.
Bud 1, Fox 3, Bulls 245 for 18. 30,000. Skating right. Bud 1, 2, Fox 3. Bulls 34445. 36, Mud 6.
Bud 1, be advised, never heard a commit call from that second group. Be advised, Guinness 2-2, friendly between you and your target.
Going defensive.
Southbound.
Center 2 target. 34, 36,000.
Counter.
Defending.
Bud 1, nearest threat, bullseye, 35048, 8,000, climbing.
Falling north.
Hot.
Down Bandit Angels at 9,000.
Bud 1, Fox 3, 353, 48, 10,000 feet. Active.
2, go ahead and recommit. 2, turn and recommit.
Dark Strike Guinness 2, request Bovito, highest threat group.
Guinness 2-1, nearest threat, raw, 223, 30, 20,000. Eastbound, pursuing Shiner.
Defensive.
Guinness 2-3, Fox 3 on that target from 30 miles away.
Splash on down.
Guinness 2-1, first group 240, raw 240, 33, 2,000, 2 ship,
Fox 3, 12 miles. Bud 1, Fox 11,000. Defend. Missile out. Fox 3, 7. 2, turn and recommit.
Guinness 2-3. Guinness 2-3, nearest bandit, raw 235, 21,000. Disregard, contact faded.
Counter.
Roger,
Defend missile.
Bud 1-1, nearest bandit, raw 245, 6 miles, 10,000. Track south.
Ray gun, 10,000. Guinness 2-1, disregard, contact exploded.
Splash.
Counter.
1, target 354, 48, 10,000.
Guinness 2-1, nearest threat 240.
Okay, I'm pulling back. 060, status update here.
Copy, Guinness 2-1 is scanning
There's
out
some
for
trail
that
up.
contact.
Say weapons and gas.
7.2, 5 long.
Bud 1-2, are you available for testing?
2, 5 Fox 3 is 2, 6.6.
Bud 1-2, raw 232, 17, 27,000. Hot, hostile, Singleton.
We commit. committed on.
3's committed.
Bud 1's committed on Vanity.
Bud 1, 353 for 41, Fox 3, 25,000.
Moving. Bud 1, 2, Fox 3 off the nose, breaking left.
Counter.
Rhoda 2-1, Magnum 6.
Business 2-1 is contact flanker, hold 20,000.
Bud 1's committed on the target.
Guinness 2-1, copy, Bud 1.
Guinness 2-1, be advised, multiple pop-up groups out of Tonopah. Picture is box, 11 miles wide, 5 miles deep.
Counter.
2, turn into recommit.
Leading edge, bullseye, 310.
All buds flow north, we got
26,000
bandits coming in.
eastbound.
Bud flow north.
Southern leading edge, bullseye 300, 38, 24,000 eastbound.
Strider 2, Magnum South, SA2.
Guinness Bud 1's flowing north to deconflict for you guys.
Bud, Guinness, copy.
Pop-up threat, bullseye 345, 35, 12,000. Northbound. Engaging Miller 1 flight.
Counter.
Ray gun, Guinness 2-1. Guinness 2-1, Fox 3, flanker.
Bud flight, I need you to flow southwest immediately.
Bud flowing south. Go south.
Center 2, targeted, single group bullseye 351, 31, 13,000.
Guinness 2-1, Fox 3, flanker, 10 miles.
Bud 1, nearest hostile, 210, 28, 22,000. Track east, fast. Bud 1, 2.
Current 2-1, Shack 6.
Guinness 2-1, defensive entry 6.
Dark target, 3 Bud 2.
Bud 1, 2, committed, 3,000.
Last call for Dark Star.
Dark target, 2-3, West Bud 2.
Bud 1, 2, Fox 3, Bulls 346, 36, 21,000, cranking right.
Guinness 2-3, nearest bandit, 240, 41, 20,000. Track southeast.
Guinness 2-3, committing.
Cut 36 on up.
Guinness 2-3 is showing a lot of jamming on the spectrum. I might need some work. There's 3 mixed right now. 3 mixed.
Guinness 2-3, be advised, this is now merged with friendlies.
Guinness 2-3.
Miller 1, 2, Fox 3,
Splash bandit.
Corona 2-1, Fox 2.
Picture is multiple
Bud 1, 2, defensive.
528, 15,000, track north, disregard, contact mated. Next group, bullseye, 340, 28, 20,000, track north. Second group, 340, 29, 20,000, track east. Walter Singleton. Those 2 contacts now established as a pair, bullseye 345, 28, 23,000, high man, 20,000 low man. Azimuth split.
Bud 1, dirt 15.
Bud 1-1, nearest bandit, 175-13, 20,000, track northeast. Commit threat 23 Bra 232 35 20,000 cold.
Bud 1 Fox 3 14,000.
Center 2 Fox 3 near bullseye 354 32.
3 Magnum SA-15 north.
Say again, Guinness.
Guinness 2-3, is there any more Guinness lots?
You have one coming off the runway at Nellis right now. Update your contact. Recommend commit Bra 22
/13 still
22,000. Track southwest.
Trail.
Correction southeast.
Alright, let's keep pushing in here, see if we can pick guys up. I'm down to heater.
Red 2-2 Magnum 8. Dark Star Guinness 2-3, taking the contact angle.
23,000. Be advised you do have a friendly disregard.
Contact 17,000.
Corona 2-1 Paveway 6.
1 Arizona. Center 2.
Nearest bandit 17012 17,000 track east.
You see this guy at 17,000? You see this guy at 17,000?
Visual.
Body spike 14.
Paper.
I'm in his notch.
Panda 2-1, Panda 2-3, be advised you have penetrated the container.
Locked up.
Single hostile bullseye 01523 23,000 in pursuit of Coors 1-2 at this time. 155 10 miles 23,000 turning.
Let's go. Turning hot. Here we
Bud
go.
1's committed.
Fox 3 014 for 24 22,000.
Bud 1-1 12 o'clock 3 miles.
Fox
2-3 bandit
This
now
line.
merged with Bud 1-1.
Guinness 2-3, search.
He hit him, he's not dead.
Shatter 2 bird.
He's going down.
0726.
Watch out for the 15s here, we got dirt 15.
Center 2 ray gun. Center 2 ray gun.
Body spike.
Bud 1 or bandit taken.
Yeah, splash.
1 Paveway 6.
Dark Star, picture is clear at this time. Say again, picture is clear.
Still with me, 3?
Yep.
Alright, let's flow 060.
Counter.
Corona 2-2, Harm and Paveway SA-15, SA-6.
Dark Star, Shiner, status, Miller time.
Three ops check 6.23 long.
Miller time 6 plus 10. 10 more minutes.
Dark Star Center 2 confirmed that we have still strikers inbound for their DPIs.
Friendlies are still crossed over the Marshall line at this time.
What was that?
We're still crossing over Marshall. The strikers.
It looks like everybody's out though. I don't know. I think he means we're west of Marshall.
Tiger, Panda, Cheetah, roll call.
Dark Star picture is clear.
Let's do one kind of left orbit here, just stay in the AO, and then was probably Miller time after that.
Dark Star Unit 2-3 showing SA-6 Connie 2, SA-8, and SA-15.
Dark Star.
Counter. Counter.
All players, Miller time, and Miller time now.
Let's do 10. Yeah, let's rejoin.
We'll cover the egress.
Sure.
Predator 2-1 in flight egress.
Close.
I think we can flow after that one at 14,000 out there
Unit 2-3
in the southwest.
Got it. Kilo 240.
Dark Star Center 2 at the Marshall Point, switching to black track on the RTB.
Dark Star copies for exchange group.
Rolling out 240.
Daddy 3, Dark Star.
058, protocol 5.8.
Alrighty.
Last call was for Natty 3, Dark Star.
Alright, let's flow back to tier 10, and we'll do one check back once we get about halfway between here and there.
Great.
Bud 1, Dark Star.
Go for Bud 1.
Come left 090 immediately to avoid penetration with container.
090.
Plenty of space.
We weren't even close.
No.
Dark Star Corona 2 late, egressing you. Request frequency change.
Corona 2, contact blackjack. Tell me.
Dark Star Unit 2-3, 15 miles from Marshall, requested. Okay.
Who's back there at 28?
Guinness 2-3, I still have one
Not
striker.
Don't get
stand by.
maybe?
Get the
That's
left
too
hand
low.
orbit. Cover his.
He's on data link, I'm not sure. He's a Hornet, it's gotta be. Alright, let's do left turn here, check 6. Coming left. Ray gun 26,000. Ray gun 26,000. It's a Viper.
Is it?
Yeah. Close to your 10.
Good afternoon.
Bud 1's following the last strike ground as well.
Left is a Tomcat at our 7
Dark Star,
40,000.
Caddy 3.
Yeah, I got him. Bud 1 checking off of Dark Star onto Blackjack. Push button 7.
Contact approach, call 20.
Reference to 11. Fence out. Blackjack Bud 1 checking in, just leaving the AO, heading south.
Solid copy, Bud 1-1, Blackjack copies. You're approaching Dream. Once over Dream, contact approach.
Who's out 5,000?
Yeah, Bud 1, Blackjack at Dream, contact approach.
Bud 1, contact approach at Dream, thank you. That's 4.9.
On guard in the blind. Maddie,
3 good, go echelon right.
Currently Nordo, please orbit to the west.
Sorry, I'm going fast.
East of the airfield.
What do you say on guard? Crash east of the airfield?
I didn't even hear it. There we go, both. I watched the video.
Yeah, approach said something. I think it crashed.
Let's push button 4. Come on.
Approach Natty 3-1. I'm having INS problems and would like to request a visual approach to Dallas.
Natty 3-1, are you in touch with Natty 3-2?
Negative. I can try to raise him.
Copy that. He's currently Nordo in the pattern, kind of wreaking havoc for ATC.
Nels approach Bud 1, checking in. At the tree.
Skyner push tower, com 1 by 3.
Shiner, frequency change approved. Be advised there's a F-16 currently Nordo before 1 o'clock. Approximately 4 miles, 6,000.
And Dark Star Natty 3-1. I'm holding a little bit above Lake Mead here.
Natty 3-1, radar contact. I have your dash to approximately 10 miles in the trail. If you just hold short, I will go ahead and, I know your little navigational challenge right now, I'll go ahead and back you in for a visual once we get the sequence traffic down, if that's okay with you.
Approach Corona 2-1 past Marco.
Reset.
Roger, Dark Star Natty 3-1. I'll go ahead and hold here until you clear me down. Is that what you said?
Be firm, hold, I'll give you some.
Nails 29.
Corona 2, be advised you just passed Apex. You've got traffic, 12 o'clock close. Contact tower.
Equals 1-2, approaching Apex. Check the frequency to tower.
I feel like we're very high.
Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Nels approach, Bud 1, request vectors to final.
Last call for approach.
It's Bud 1, request landing.
Bud 1, can you say again?
Bud 1 is north of Nels, 13 miles, 32,000, request landing.
Bud 1, we were cleared the ARCO recovery. You should have been sending a long time ago. Go ahead and make a left-hand turn, give me a 360, descend down. You're getting ready to pass Apex. Go ahead and make a left-hand turn, descend and turn down to stand by. Give me that altitude.
Alright, descending turn, heading in.
5,000, Bud 1.
Say again for Bud 1 altitude.
Start your left-hand turn now, descend, report at Apex, arrive at 5,000.
Bud 1, 5,000.
Board's coming out.
3-1, you have contact with 3-2 yet?
Stand by. Natty 3-2 is Nordo with minimum fuel. He's probably going to need an emergency landing.
Copy that. If you can go ahead and escort him, I can go ahead and give you vectors.
Roger, I'll see what I can do about escorting him, and we'll get him in as soon as we can.
Copy that. If you guys want to proceed right now towards Apex, we'll try to get you sequenced through there for that.
3, say gas.
So you please.
3.
Proceed direct Apex. I'm going to try to get you sequenced in for that link.
Direct Apex, Natty 3-1.
Descend to 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Natty 3-1. Dark Sword 83-1, did you want me to hold over Apex or come straight into Dallas?
We're arranging a straight in from Apex, so I need you to descend very quickly down to 5,000, cross Apex 5,000.
Cross Apex 5,000, 93-1.
From Apex, 136 contact tower for a straight in.
Contact tower for straight in, once Apex 93-1.
Why is my waypoint 13 on the airport? Shouldn't that be Arco?
Get us 2-3, you are cleared the Arco recovery.
I think Arco's 12.
Expect to report Apex.
Alright, reference tier 12.
Tower frequency at that time.
Why is it over there? Board's coming in. Still nose down to 5,000. Assuming he means AGL, right?
70, hold over Apex and contact.
Probably MSO.
93-1, confirm. 93-2 is inbound for a straight in.
Roger, Natty 3-2 is coming in for a straight in. He's reporting he's at 900 pounds of fuel.
Copy that.
900 pounds, rookie.
So he's emergency landing. My apologies for that.
Copy that. Natty 3-1, I need you to exit hold to the east for me, about 20 miles.
Exit hold to the east 20 miles, Natty 3-1.
Oh, we're using 03, fuck.
Bud 1, Nels approach.
Go for Bud 1.
Appreciate your patience here. I need you to go ahead and climb maintain 10,000. Proceed over the airfield and then continue north. I'll resequence you back into Apex.
Copy that. 10,000 flowing north. Trying to maintain 350 here. Coming right.
Get us 2-3, Nels approach. You can go ahead and dirty up, slow down. You're going to be behind the F-16, approximately 5 miles in front of you. Currently right hand turn. Get us 2-3, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles, 5,000, Singleton F-16, board of site.
Get us 2-3, copy that.
Okay, you're going to be behind him on the approach.
2-3.
He thinks you're one F-16.
Go ahead and dirty up, slow down.
Bud flight is 2 F-16s. Rolling out north.
Unless there was another F-16 in the right.
Nels approach, you still with me?
That might be that last Viper that was flowing in.
Yeah, go for Natty 3-1.
Alright, proceed direct Apex this time.
Some of these guys are on the struggle bus tonight.
Natty 3-1 TV.
Always is.
Bingo.
Recovery.
Bingo.
Navigation's all messed up.
Come left heading 120. Guinness 23, radio frequency change approved, contact Nellis Tower.
23, have a go.
1110, Natty 3-1.
Nels approach, Bud 1.
Bud 1, send it.
You still want us flowing north of 10,000?
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to sequence you back south shortly. Break, Natty 3-1, I need you to come left about another 45 degrees.
Left 45 degrees, Natty 3-1.
Natty 3-1, descend, maintain 4,500.
Down 4,500, Natty 3-1.
Airfield's at your 4 o'clock. Report the site.
Reporting field site, Natty 3-1.
Natty 3, make a left-hand turn to line up contact tower. Let them know you're looking for a visual straight-in approach.
Come left for a visual lineup. Let tower know I'm requesting a visual approach, Natty 3-1.
Nellis approach. I see you guys are just shy of Arco. You're cleared to proceed and resume the Arco recovery again.
Bud 1, come on.
Bud 1, you are cleared the Arco recovery. Proceed direct to Apex. Descend for the SID and contact Nellis Tower at Apex.
Bud 1, copies all, thank you. Bud 3.
Tower Natty 3-1 lined up on runway 21 left.
Just pushing trail.
Natty 3-1, clear to land, 21 left, full stop.
21 left, full stop, Natty 3-1.
Nellis Tower, Bud 1. North of the field, 26 miles, request left vectors to final.
Bud 1, Dallas Tower, Apex, 203 for 16. Set and maintain 4,000.
203 for 16, 4,000, Bud 1.
Yeah, 12 is apex. .500 feet at 9 DME.
Yeah, 4 is where we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, that's 12 is where we're heading.
Copy. Oh, he also said 204 for whatever.
Tower 93-1 exit runway on taxiway Alpha. 93-1, Nellis Tower, thanks guys, contact ground. Over to ground, 93-1, thank you for your help and appreciate you working with me on my broken items. No problem, boss, we're here to help.
Nellis Tower, Bud 1, field inside 12 miles.
Bud 1, Nellis Tower, you guys want to straight in or overhead brake?
Overhead brake, please.
Alright, Bud 1, Nellis Tower, clear for the overhead brake, 2-1, 2-1 right.
Bud 1, overhead brake, 2-1. Of course, it can be the right hand brake.
Oh, we're right traffic? Okay. Oh, let me get out of that
altitude.
radar trail.
Altitude.
So what's that, like 3,600 feet MSL?
Yeah, we're about that. Holding 350.
You're at 350?
Yeah, about that.
Left echelon rejoin.
I'm gonna brake early over the field here. You can brake midfield. Nellis Tower, Bud 1, 5. 3 miles. Overhead brake, 2-1 right.
Bud 1, Nellis Tower, flip for the overhead, 2-1 right.
Bud 1-1 in the brake. Bud 1, base to final.
Bud 1-1, you're clear to land, 2-1 right, no traffic. Bud 1-3, Nellis Tower, 30 up, you're coming up quick.
But 1-3, right base.
Bud 1-1, short final, full stop.
Bud 1-3, Nellis Tower, clear to land, 2-1 right.
And 2-1 right, but 1-3. But 1-3 base to final.
1-3, Nellis Tower, contact ground for taxi instructions. Good day.
Contact ground, Bud 1-3. Ground, Bud 1-3 at Bravo. Taxi back parking.
Bud 1-3, welcome to Nellis. Taxi by a Foxtrot to parking.
Taxi Foxtrot back to parking. Bud 1-3.
Nice flight, boys.
Just gonna hop out.
All aircraft be advised, Nellis ground is uncontrolled. Contact active frequency for ignitions.
All stations, all flights, all radio frequencies are midnight. Good day.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.